Hi, welcome back to Soul. I'm Mirna, your host. I realize I haven't said that in a while. And today, I want us to explore the beauty of the unknown. The magic that comes from just not knowing what lies ahead, but still choosing to be open and curious about whatever may come. A lot of times, the unknown can feel intimidating or even scary. But if we choose to approach it with a sense of wonder and trust, it can actually become one of the most beautiful things in the world. Now imagine for a moment that you're hoping to meet someone special. You don't know when, where, or if it's going to happen, and the uncertainty can feel daunting. But what if instead of worrying about the timing or fearing that it may never happen, you choose to be open to possibility? You'll spend so much of your time, or you may find yourself spending so much of your time being anxious and maybe just overthinking it and sitting with all of those thoughts coming through your mind, waiting, wondering, frustrated. But what if instead we welcome the unknown? By doing so, we allow the magic of everyday life to work on us. What if we give ourselves permission to be surprised? To be delighted by unexpected encounters and serendipity, which is my favorite word. And just trust that life has a way of unfolding in its own time. The unknown can be incredibly daunting. You can wake up and have no idea what's coming and realize, this is a really dark thought. But it doesn't have to be something that we avoid or we fear. If anything, there's this beauty that comes from surrendering to it. You wake up every day without needing to have all the answers. If we look at hoping to meet someone special, it's waking up, getting on the subway or on the train, or riding your bike or getting in your car, going to grab a coffee, and knowing that maybe you do run into that special person. Maybe you go out for dinner with someone and that person just happens to walk by. Maybe you go to a party and you meet them there. Maybe you go to work and they're a client who comes in, although obviously be careful with clients or customers that you've got. Life is about allowing it to surprise us. And I don't say this lightly. If you know me, I really cannot stand surprises. But I had this conversation with a good friend of mine, and she was saying how exciting it is to let go of expectations and just allow ourselves to be guided by curiosity. The thing with that is that when we embrace the unknown, we're no longer burdened by the need to control absolutely everything. And the truth is, maybe you do go to your favorite coffee shop or you get on that train and you don't meet anyone. In fact, maybe you meet a couple of rude people who, push you or get in line in front of you, cut in line. But then, that's okay too, right? Maybe then you'll smile at a stranger and you'll make their day. Or maybe you get to work or to school quicker than you expected. By letting life surprise us, we're free to explore, to play, and just see where life takes us. And if you think about all the best moments in your life, the unexpected friendships, the sudden opportunities, the chance encounters, and surprising twists and turns, many of those, if not most of them, probably didn't happen according to plan. That's what made them so extraordinary. I used to live in a different city, and I was dying to get a job there. But I couldn't. I didn't have the right visa. Everything was a mess, and I ended up getting a job here in London. And I thought, you know what? Fine, I guess I'll do it. I don't really have another choice. And I really have no regrets there. There's a certain magic that only exists in the unknown. And being here, I'm so incredibly grateful, and I've had the best last few years. And there's no regrets. I look back and I think I really wouldn't have liked getting a job in that other city. I'm genuinely so grateful to be here. And at the time, I surrendered to it. So I want to leave you with this. There's magic in the unknown, and surrendering to it and being curious about it will lead us to a new adventure, even if we don't know what the destination is going to be. Life is full of unknowns, whether we like it or not, and we can either resist them, trying to control absolutely everything, or we can surrender to them and embrace the beauty of not knowing. So let's make a choice to see the unknown as endless possibility. Of course, that mindset has to be changed step by step, day by day. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely rest of the week, and I will see you next week on Soul.